For it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slips away. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defender being a heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Throws to the back. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. LSU right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
There's not a lot of good things that usually happen for defenses when you can't get to the quarterback. The QB had all the time in the world. He sat back there. He was like, listen, it's almost bedtime. This night game's going to be over soon. Still couldn't find anybody, and then makes a big mistake. How about that secondary holding up beautifully in the back end?
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Hard because when they run jet sweeps, they don't always give him the football, and then you got to worry about other stuff. But great job focusing on your keys, seeing the jet sweep, pulling the trigger, going and getting the speedster on the ground.
Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Quick handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. To the air, it's Sanders. He's right on target. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll run for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can.
And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And he He's brought down after a nice gain.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Gets it out fast. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Floats it out in space. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
From the gun on third down. Got his man. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The aerial assault continues. Got it on the outside. It's Williams. Clemson is quick to the line. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get it through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Unloads it left. Hauls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Skips away from pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, this quarterback is fast. And you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be precise with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away, guys. We're only in the 1st quarter. These windows are tiny to throw into.
Catch in the middle. It's Maffa. So you didn't pick up the 1st down on the short game, but will the analytics sway them to go for it here on 4th down?
Well, I think the analytics say go for it, Reese. Every single time, every situation now. It's only 1 yard to go, short yardage situation, man. I'm going to trust I can get that yard.
Caught through the sideline. It's Maffa.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or a tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
They want to just keep throwing it. Quick strike complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. Did a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Sanders. Feeling some heat. They're trying to get to him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That pass is incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Appreciate it, Doug.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab enough for the first. And the ball squirted out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
Clemson has their paw offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be.
The ball's free, and the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Sanders. He's got it. Tackled there by the defense. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Surging forward on the sneak.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. And they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
They'll run the sneak for it. He didn't get there. 4th and goal from the 1, and they are stopped.
He looks short of the play, and the quarterback sneak is such an easy play, and you trust it because the quarterback gets the ball right away. But that defensive line was having none of it. Failed 4th down. Big-time stop for this defense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
I love the job by the receiver there on the pull route against zone coverage, because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant, and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still on his feet at the 45. He's off to the races. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
I mean, what a huge game for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this jump.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting